Okay, folks, we're down here at the river again. We're going to take out this spiral staircase. I'm selling it on Marketplace, and we'll see if we can get rid of this here pretty quickly. I'm going to be taking this out, and hopefully someone can come get this other piece of furniture today. I'll put this one up on Marketplace as well, and then we will get to work on the foundation of the chimney and try and get that down as far as we can go. Otherwise, that's the deal for this weekend. See ya. Alright, folks, so I've decided to start tearing apart the floor. I just don't feel like dealing with the chimney right now, and because I want to get our boxes of crap put somewhere where I don't have to move them again for a long time, I wanted to put them along that back wall, but we need to rip off all the flooring so that we can start tearing apart that part of the floor and do the foundation, the footing for that post that you can barely see through the plastic. However, after tearing up that piece of floor, the tongues are coming toward me, so I got to rip up the floor going from in the direction of tongue to groove. So the tongues are facing that way, which is the nails drive diagonally down through the tongue. So I'm prying up at the nails to try and preserve as much of the plank as possible. And then we get to see some fun stuff like this, where right through the floor we can see daylight, and there's some more there. Yeah, so, yeah, it's not good. No wonder why it was so humid in here in the summer, of course, and dry in the winter. But whatever. All they used was this tar paper, and you can tell that this, I can feel air coming up through here. So this is supposed to be subfloor right here. And that's not doing a very good job of being a subfloor. So that's that kind of crap that we'll be fixing while we tear the roof off the sucker. Anyway, that's where we're at.
inches, the shadows climb the wall. I watch you sleeping, and breathing time to your rise and fall. Another summer day is come and gone. I can't believe I'd spend a single year cultivating my accumulating fear. Lord, how can it be? It's only been that long. There was a time when I'd have taken you down. Once upon a time we'd broken through. Lights and music up, mama, shake it all around. Yeah, that's all we ever knew. Afraid to wake you, so I
All right, folks, so we finally have the chimney out. This is the foundation for the chimney. It appears to be about 5 foot square. You can tell the wood structure here is shot, gone, termites, rot, whatever. Pretty bad. So I can just do this. There is a little bit of termite activity in the flooring. I haven't seen any live termites yet at all, but these guys are gone. So obviously the structure around this foundation needs to be replaced. And then I'm debating on whether to remove any of this concrete as opposed to just attaching pressure treated 2x material to it and then building up a subfloor that way. I'm sure that would meet code just to leave it and attach things to it, but clearly it's not level. It's really hard to tell if it sank at all, but I mean, it might be pretty level. Anyway, so this is a big milestone in that, as far as I can tell, this is the last of the masonry to take to the dump. So that's a pretty big deal. And it's been about 8 weeks since I started. 8 or 9 weeks. And, you know, day or two here and there every week. So that's where we're at. All right, folks, this is where we're leaving it for the end of May. We've got, in summary, chimney's gone. I've stripped the flooring on this raised level here, past the chimney. So next time, all the flooring is in that shelter, and the vast majority of it is still intact and could be used again. I'll probably end up cutting it down. I think these are 3-inch or 2.5-inch wide planks, so I could cut them down to 2-inch, put new tongue and grooves on them, plane the surface down to get rid of the varnish and any dents. And that could be used for any number of things, including the ceiling of the porch decking, etc. So we'll see. Next time, I'll finish stripping the flooring here and all that flooring, because through the floor is my access to put in the footer here and the footer over here. That's might require a little bit of restructuring because of rot and termites. All of this requires restructuring due to termites. And there's another big, huge footing right here on this side of the crock pot, and another smaller footing than that under this corner here, because the posts for the new beams are going to go up where those 2x4s are. And the beam is going to start there and go across. It'll stick below the ceiling about that far, maybe a ½ inch more. But the I-beam goes from that level up all the way to just below the flooring. There'll be a 2x6 on top of it. But yeah. So the lead time for those beams, for all the steel stuff, is about a week. So I won't be ordering that for a while. I'll probably be ordering a load of lumber this week. Anyway, that's it. Cheers.